But the other thing is you want to be checking your balances. Fourth tip here is you want to be checking your balances. What I mean by that is, say you set up your investment and you set up the mix, 70-30, 70% is you're owning companies and the 30% you're owning bonds or fixed income. As the years go by, 2 years, 3 years, maybe we have a great growth couple years, very easily your mix can go from a 70-30 to an 80-20, 80% companies, 20% bonds. And now you're kind of out of, you're no longer in that your comfort zone, right? We talked about, you got to keep it cool, but we got to kind of know where our comfort zone is there. Well, now you're out of your comfort zone. So we need to be able to dial that back. So you don't want to just put that in there, set it and forget it and just let it go do its thing. You always want to be making sure that you're rebalancing and keeping things in line with, again, that comfort zone. So you're always in that position. That's easy to do. I mean, you can have a review of that every quarter, every 6 months, every year, and just kind of keep that dialed in so that you're continuing to stay within your goals. And the last one, and probably where I found the most success with my own investments and people that I work with, is using ways to accelerate your performance. So the reason why I look at accelerating your performance is, I look at, there's two different ways to do it. And this is how I found success. Is one is I put money in every month or even every 2 weeks. And some of my investments I do weekly. So I put things in periodically. The reason why I do that is because, like I said, the markets, the investments, they have ups and downs. So if I put money in every month or every week, I'm buying at high points and low points, and it helps even out my returns. It actually gives me better returns because when the market goes down, I'm actually buying things on sale. I'm buying things at a better price point. It's the same companies. You got to think, like, you own these companies, 3, 4, 5 months ago. They were great companies. They were performing. And now, for whatever happened, something in the world happened that now the companies just are 10% less. Well, it's just you're buying that now 10% down. You're buying that at a discount. You're buying that as a sale. I look at it as going to the store. My wife was at Costco today. She sent me a couple of pictures of some things that were on sale, and saved a chunk of money. I'm like, yeah, get it, pick it up. We're gonna buy it anyways. It's stuff we do anyway, so why not buy it on sale? So if I'm putting money every month or every week away, I automatically buy things when it's on sale. I don't have to think about it. I'm not worried about trying to time the market or when should I do this or when should I do that. So that's the first thing I'd encourage you to do. That's how you accelerate that performance. I don't just put one chunk of money in and leave it. I want to put a chunk of money in, but then add to it systematically over time, and that's gonna compound and grow on itself. The other thing that I do, if you really want to take it to another level with your investment, is what I do and I encourage people to do is when the news, when everyone's trying to scare you on investments, saying everything is down, this is the worst days since the Great Depression or since 2008, this is the worst performing quarter, everything's bad, the world's going bad with your investments right now. When you hear that in the news, put more money in. All right. When everyone's wanting to take money out, like we talked about earlier, you don't want to cement your loss at that point in time. When everyone's taking their money out, that's when I want to put money in. Warren Buffett says, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Well, if people are taking their money out, they put a chunk of money in. And it doesn't matter what it is. Maybe you've got an extra $500, you got an extra $10,000, or you got an extra, whatever, $683, whatever. Just put that extra money in, and that's going to grow over the period of time. That's what's worked really well for me over the last 15 years of my investments. Is just, hey, put stuff away every month, every quarter, and whenever the news is trying to scare me out of my investments, put whatever I can in, and that's going to benefit me.